During my college years, I was a part of an evangelical ministry and first came across the question of where do we stand with this and what should our response be as Christians? And it came through developing some personal relationships with people of varying sexual orientations that I felt a pull to get to know people who maybe had a different perspective than I did. As my faith continued to push me to new boundaries, into new directions, it led me to new people and new neighbors to love, if you will. And in that process, I continued to meet people of different sexual orientations, and I got to hear stories of joy about celebrating relationship and love. And I got to hear stories of hurt and pain and bullying and depression. And recently, someone I deeply care for told me that growing up, they were highly considering suicide. And to me, there was just this feeling that no human being created in the image of God, loved by this God that we worship, should ever have to feel and go through that. So listening to these stories reminded me that this issue is very much tied into faith and justice, as serving the poor was, or as fighting for freedom and equality back during segregation. At the end of the day, to me, it's about equality and freedom, and to live as believers who support that we are all created in the image of God and loved by God means that we should all get to experience the same joys and the same love. And if my brother and sister are being denied that right simply because of how they choose to love or who they love, I wonder if I'm really carrying out and enforcing the belief that we are all made in the image of God and that we are all loved. If my brother and sister can't experience that love, then what can we do about it? And to me, that is supporting marriage equality, and that is encouraging people to get to know maybe someone who is of a different sexual orientation than yours. When we really get to know someone's story, I think that changes everything. So my encouragement would be to continue to do as Jesus said and to love and get to know and serve thy neighbor, and understand that thy neighbor may be totally different from you or just like you, but regardless, each one of us has a story. And when we can start to understand that there's stories that aren't being heard or that aren't being given the dignity and full attention as other stories, we can be righters of wrongs and reconcilers of peace in this journey together. I'm Melissa, I'm a believer, and I believe in marriage equality.